What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at the Engwe M20 moped style e-bike. Taking a look at the specs, this has a 750 watt motor with 55 newton meters of torque, a 48 volt 13 amp hour battery, 20 by 4-inch tires, 160 millimeter mechanical disc brakes, a Shimano 7-speed shifter, front and rear suspension, and weighs 76.7 pounds. Taking a look at the bike itself, the one I have here is in black, but this bike also comes in green or white as well. Overall, it's a nice looking bike and looks more like a mini motorcycle than it does a bike. The model I have has a single battery that mounts right here, but there's also a dual battery model which doubles the battery capacity to a total of 26 amp hours. Coming to the front of the bike, you have a dual headlight system. This not only looks nice and unique, but also puts out the most output I've seen on any stock e-bike light so far. This is not a headlight I've seen before, but if I knew where to buy it, I would definitely get one for my other bikes as well. Coming to the back, you also have an integrated tail light, which lights up when you brake as well. Another unique feature on this bike is the integrated seat. It's big enough and has a good amount of padding, but the only part I'm not sure about is the way it slopes forward. This is the first time I've seen this on any e-bike, so it'll be interesting to see how it feels when I actually ride it. Alright, so out of the box, the derailleur definitely needs to be adjusted on this bike. I was on gear 1 and I heard a lot of clicks and clanks. Usually that's when the chain is not aligned properly. Pretty simple to adjust the derailleur yourself, but much better when you receive it already adjusted for you. Right now, riding this bike without motor, and it's definitely not that bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. On a commuter bike, you're gonna get a lot less rolling resistance. Even on some fat tire e-bikes, there's not that much rolling resistance, but this one definitely feels like a fat tire e-bike. One thing I'll say is the pedaling position is kind of strange. I don't know if it's like the height of the bike or what it is, but I feel like I'm not pedaling in a normal position. I feel like my legs are more forward, kind of like I'm riding like a lowrider bike or some kind of chopper or something. I just feel like my legs are like more in front. It's definitely not that bad to pedal though. I do like the height of the bike. I just got reviewing 2 other moped e-bikes not too long ago, and with those it's very short and you really don't have much space to move your legs. I think I just ate a bug. But yeah, this one you could definitely pedal a decent amount, which I do like, because sometimes I like to ride a moped bike and just chill, but when you do that for too long, you just have your legs stable, legs start to get a little tired. So I like to keep my legs moving from time to time, or just pedal casually while the bike does most of the work. First I ate a bug, now I'm getting stung by mosquitoes. I can feel it all over my arms already. So I don't feel the forward slant on the seat too much, but the seat is on the more firm side, so personally I don't feel like it's very comfortable. But if I rolled this bike a lot, I think I'll definitely end up getting like a pad on the seat or something. But that's one other thing I don't like about some of these moped e-bikes is with the seat you get what you get. You can't just swap it out like a regular bike. I mean, you could like go through someone that does upholstery and get a custom one made, but that's a whole process and costs a lot more than a seat. So not liking the seat too much. It's not bad, but it's also not great. For short commutes, I'll probably be all right. But if I'm riding 20 miles or so, I'm definitely gonna be taking breaks and standing up every now and then. All right, getting tired from just pedaling this without motor. Let's go ahead and switch this on. Screen is very simple, but no problems there. Pedal assist 1. Oh, kind of strange. On pedal assist 1, the bike already has me going 20 miles per hour. Oh, that explains it. It is in kilometers per hour. Let me see if I can mess with these settings and get it to miles per hour. I don't know the combination, but we'll see if we can figure this out. Let's try plus and minus. There we go. While we're in here, let's go ahead and see if we can unlock the speed. We can't, it's already set to 60 kilometers per hour. All right, so pedal assist 0, that disables the throttle. And one thing I'll note is this is a full throttle. This is the first time I've had an e-bike with a full twist throttle like this. I think personally I prefer a half throttle because you get to relax your hand and kind of do whatever over here and just have the throttle here, and then you got to be more intentional about turning it. But this one, I feel like if you're a new rider, you might actually turn and then flex your arm a little bit and it'll hit that throttle. So it's not too bad if you're experienced and you're used to riding motorcycles, but you're someone new with e-bikes, this might be a little dangerous for some of you. But fortunately, these are usually very easy to swap out. You can just take this part out, put a half throttle, put a handlebar on there. Probably less than 30 bucks for all of it. So overall, not too bad. Personally, I like thumb throttles better. For me, I just find it more relaxing. I could just relax my hand and just use my thumb. I've always found them more comfortable, but everybody has their own preference. So pedal assist 1 looks like 12 miles per hour. Mixed feelings about these brakes so far. Let me go ahead and try this again. Yeah, they are mechanical brakes and they do get the job done as far as stopping goes, but it doesn't have the power to actually make you skid the wheels. So if you're in an emergency situation where you need to stop quickly, this is not going to be very good for that. About average when it comes to mechanical brakes. I definitely felt better mechanical brakes as well, because typically even with mechanical brakes, if I push on them hard enough, I'll be able to skid the tire. The one thing to keep in mind about this bike is this is only a $999 e-bike. If this performs decently and can go up to, 28 miles per hour, this will definitely be a great option for an affordable moped bike. This one I have here is the single battery, which is a 13 amp hour battery. 13 amp hour battery, you're probably gonna get about 30-35 miles if you're going at a slower speed like I am now and using pedal assist. But if you're just gunning it the entire time, you can get as low as 10 or 15 miles from a battery like that. But they do have the dual battery model as well, and that's definitely going to be a much better bike because you can just gun it full speed on that one and not have to worry about your range, because that gives you 2 batteries of the same size. This one's a 13 amp hour, so with the dual battery model you're going to get a total of 26 amp hours. So in my opinion, if you could swing the extra, I'm not sure what it costs, maybe an extra $200 or $300, that's definitely the better option. But if you're not trying to ride too far, the single battery model will definitely be good for a lot of people as well. Let's go ahead and test out number 2. A little bit strange on the pedal assist. I'm used to like minus being on this side and plus over here, but this one is plus over here, minus over here. It's not that big of a deal, but for me it's a little bit of a learning curve. So if I push this over here, it goes down. So let's go ahead and push pedal assist 2. So pedal assist is locked with the throttle as well. So as you go up on pedal assist, it also unlocks higher speed on throttle. Some bikes just have it full throttle the entire time and it's not connected to pedal assist at all. But this one, the pedal assist speeds also lock into the throttle as well. So pedal assist 2, I was getting 15 miles per hour. So that'll also be what I'll get pedaling as well. Feels like a bit of a delay for pedal assist to kick in. Let me go ahead and try that again from a dead stop. Let's see, so 1 full rotation. So it's about 1.5 to 2 rotations before pedal assist kicks in. So that's a pretty big delay. Let's see throttle, and we'll see. Okay, throttle is pretty instant, surprisingly. I don't feel any delay on the throttle, but there's quite the delay with pedaling. Usually it's the other way around. Usually bikes have good pedal assist, but then that throttle has like a half a second delay, but this one is instant throttle, delay on pedal. All right, let's switch it up to number 3, pedal assist 3. All right, getting 18 miles per hour, 19. All right, 18 or 19 miles per hour on pedal assist 3. Go up to number 4. Definitely picking up good speed now. Happy to see it goes beyond 20 on throttle. Not a lot of bikes let you do that. A lot of them lock you down on 19, 20, throttle only, and you can only achieve higher speeds on pedal. But definitely a good thing to see when they unlock that throttle to higher speeds as well. All right, so that's 5 pedal assist speeds. Let's go ahead and try out pedal assist 5. Pedal assist 5. I was only able to reach about 21 miles per hour. So it doesn't seem like it's fully unlocked. I do only have about 40% battery, but it should have been able to take me to the higher speed still. All right, so it looks like it's climbing. It just takes a while. 23 miles per hour. A lot of these batteries have very bad readings on them. This battery said it had 3 bars on the lights. So okay, so I took it out for a ride and it looked like it was almost full. At least it should have been 60-70%, but now my battery's right down to 1 bar. So I guess it's not very accurate to look at the lights on the battery. You would think that'll go by voltage, but for some odd reason it wasn't matching up properly. So let's go ahead and try out pedal assist 5. Shift it all the way up. All right, pedal assist 5. Okay, see that, another delay. That was a very bad delay as well. That was about a good 2 to 3 rotations till that pedal assist kicked in. For a second, I thought I did something wrong. Definitely moving now. All right, looks like I was only able to get 23. So I'm not sure if that's related to me having a low battery or it's just not being able to push that far. So I'm assuming if I have a fuller battery, I'm gonna get maybe 25, 26. I'll definitely take this bike out for a ride tomorrow or something and throw a caption up on the screen if I was able to get a faster speed or not. So not the fastest bike, but then again, you gotta remember it's only a $999 bike. So I think it's kind of in line with that $999. Like this bike was $1,400, $1,500. I would say, you know, no good, much better out there for the money. But for $1,000, I think it's a pretty good deal. 22, 23 miles per hour here. That's a pretty fast speed. I think most people are gonna be pretty happy with that. Going 22 right now, this is a nice, comfortable, fast, but also chill speed. Like if you're going 35, 40, that's fast to a point where you gotta be very, very alert that you don't, you know, accidentally run someone over or hit something. But I think 20 is like fast enough, but also at the same time still chill enough that you don't have to be so hyper alert the entire time. So yeah, so this bike definitely isn't the best bike I tried, but again, it's only $999. So for that price, it's definitely a very solid bike. I just gotta adjust my derailleur so I can pedal better. Other than that, it's not that bad. I mean, obviously I would have liked it to go fast. I would have liked it to have hydraulic brakes and so on. But with better components comes higher price, so can't ask for too much. If you want better, you gotta pay more. Yes, this model does come with a bag here as well. So if you get the dual battery, I'm not sure if it includes this bag here, but with the single battery, it puts this bag on top. Just to, I guess, because there's like a little bracket here and it's not the prettiest design without the battery. But when you put this bag here, definitely makes it look like a little motorcycle, gives you a little storage in front. I like the turning on this bike as well. It feels good. I didn't think I was gonna like this bike. I kind of went into this review thinking, okay, this bike's not gonna be that great. But this is definitely a solid bike for $1,000. I thought that slanted seat was gonna be very noticeable, but I honestly don't feel it very much at all. Suspension doesn't feel bad either. It's a good, decent little suspension. Again, not the best, but very decent for the price. Front suspension definitely works well. The back one, I don't feel it very much, but I'm guessing that one's probably tuned a little tighter, so that's probably gonna be if you're like curb hopping or catch a little air or something, then you might feel that one. But it's a little more stiff in the back. If I do bounce a little bit, I do feel it a little, but not too much. Oh yeah, definitely a fun little bike. So if you're looking for a moped e-bike but don't want to spend $1,500, or some of these bikes go up to like $3-4 grand, this one here for $1,000 is definitely a great bike to look at. I think this company said they were going to send me a promo code as well, so if it's less than $1,000, that's even better. That's like a must-buy kind of Black Friday deal at that point. All right, that about wraps up this video. As usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop me a comment and let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.